Third grade scholars, I am at the inauguration site of our 26th president, Theodore Roosevelt. This is Theodore Roosevelt. He was inaugurated at this site, at this home, on the 14th of September of 1901. You're probably thinking, what? Inaugurated in September? That doesn't make sense. Presidents are supposed to be inaugurated in January, but no, this was a peculiar situation. He was inaugurated in September of 1901 after William McKinley was shot here in Buffalo at the Pan American Exhibition on the 1st of September of 1901. Or was it the 4th? I think it might have been the 4th.
We'll fact check.
We'll fact check. If you pan over here, do you see the house over there on the corner? That's known as the Butler Mansion, but in 1901 it was the Williams home. And they were set to have William McKinley, the President of the United States, there to eat dinner. And the tables were set and the lanterns had been lowered from the attic and the candles had been lit, and sadly the president was shot right here in Buffalo. This man, Teddy Roosevelt, was hunting up in the Adirondacks at the time. He was an avid conservationist, and he was up in the Adirondacks hunting. And they brought him down, and they really thought William McKinley was going to be okay, so he went back. And sadly, he had to come back down to be inaugurated at this home, which is under construction right now if you pan over and show the home. They're renovating it, not really changing it, just making it new again. And it's in this
Hi guys.
Hold on. Okay, go ahead.
Hi guys, it's Rachel here. We're still in front of the Teddy Roosevelt inaugural historic site, and we're talking more about Teddy Roosevelt and how he started his term right here in downtown Buffalo. Now, in 1901, we had this great exhibition here in Buffalo called the Pan American Exposition. And it was something that we'll talk about, and there's a museum that's also so fun to visit. But in May of 1901, Teddy Roosevelt came and opened the celebration up. 4 months later, President McKinley was here for a special dinner, as Miss Wells told you. On September 6th, unfortunate events unfolded, and he was shot here in Buffalo. Now, Teddy Roosevelt had to come down from the Adirondacks to assume responsibilities that a vice president would have to do in those circumstances. A week later, he, on this site, became inaugurated as the 26th President of the United States. Now, this museum is a fantastic place to learn more about our history in Buffalo, as he spent the week prior to his inauguration here talking to people in Buffalo and talking about the things he wanted to do with his presidency and what he would do when he became inaugurated. He talked to McKinley's family and trusted cabinet members, and here there's special things like the desk he used to sign papers that you signed to become president. There's a virtual tour that's really fascinating. There's games and innovations that the Pan American Express brought to Buffalo, and they're fun things that you can try yourself.
Okay.